So, ladies, a really good and interesting topic today. It is all about price versus value. What is the most important thing? So, if you have any question, type them please um, in the comment in the chat, and I will have a few things to talk about first, and then I'll get to answer your question and read your comments. So I'm going to read from my notes because I've got quite a lot to talk about. When it comes to style, I think many beginners believe that price is the most important thing, important factor. And they probably think that if it's cheaper, I am saving money. But we'll see later on if this is the case. Are they really saving money? So at first glance, if it's cheaper, you're saving money, that makes sense. But especially when you're starting out. But as you gain experience and develop your style eye, a deeper understanding of what truly works for you, what pieces truly works for you and flatter you, your mindset, I think, begins to shift from the price towards value. And you come to realize that what matters is value far more than price. So, why do beginners focus so much on price? Well, it could be a few reasons. First of all, they may have a limited budget and believe that they must buy as many items as possible with that small budget, more clothes for less money. Second, a second reason, they might not yet know how to assess quality. So price become the main comparison tool. If this one is cheaper, I go for it. And a third reason, there may be a fear of wasting money. And that's maybe a common fear that many people have. Many women worry. Many women, oh, blah, 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 blah. Okay, time for a glass of water. Many women worry about investing in a higher priced item that maybe they won't wear it. So they prefer to stick to safer but lower cost options. But here's the truth: value is about what you get out of a piece, not just what you pay for it, not just the label on a piece which says how much it costs. So value is about a longer term satisfaction, not short term savings. And value often makes a more expensive item the smarter purchase. Here, I'm going to give you 5 powerful reasons why value is more important than just the price tag, just the price. First, longevity. High value items are typically better made than cheaper ones. High value items are crafted from durable quality fabrics with stronger construction, which means that they last far longer than cheaper alternatives. And you don't have to keep replacing them because they last longer, of course. The second reason could be the fit. A well made piece often fits better right off the hanger. Or if it doesn't fit perfectly, it can easily be tailored for a better fit. When clothes flatter your shape, your silhouette, you are more likely to feel good about it and to reach for that item again and again. Third, cost per wear. And this is a key concept in smart shopping. And I mentioned this cost per wear in my first book, How to Be Chic and Elegant, back back in 2011. Let's try an example for you. Let's say you buy a blazer that costs $200 or €200. If you wear it 50 times, the cost per wear is only €4 per wear or $4 per wear. So it's really not much. But if you think you can't afford that $200 or €200 blazer, so can only buy the $50 one, if you wear it only twice because it doesn't look great, doesn't fit you great, so if you wear it only twice because of that, each wear has cost you $25. So you see the difference. So value considers how often and how confidently you'll wear something. Next, we have the repair and alteration. Higher quality items can be altered or repaired when needed, which adds to their long lifespan. You can reinforce the seams. You can replace linings. You can alter a hem to keep your favorite piece working for you. But cheaper garments often can't survive this kind of alteration. The last reason why value is more important than price is confidence and timelessness. Valuable and high value pieces tend to have more timeless designs and made of better quality fabrics. When you wear them, of course, you feel elegant, you feel put together, confident. You don't have to worry about looking cheap or trendy, but in the wrong way. You know you look great. So, yes, it's natural to look at the price tag first when you begin your style journey. But the more you learn, the more you see that a value is what builds a lasting wardrobe and lasting confidence. Style isn't about spending less or even spending more. It's about spending wisely. Sorry about that. Just a phone call appeared. So, what do you think of this price versus value? That's a very interesting concept, and many get it wrong. And in French chic, we are more about value. We're more about quality items. And again, we can see that in my 3 pillars of French chic. The less is more, the keep it simple, and quality, not quantity. So I'm going to go back to some question. I had a really good question here via email from Sue. And Sue said, you always said to buy better quality, but I can't afford it. How can we? Well, my answer is, well, my answer is the question is really, can you afford not to buy quality? Buying better quality actually saves you money. It looks better and lasts longer. And the trick is to remember when you're buying, if it's not a wow, it's a no. So that helps you to stop straight away from buying things that are not a wow, that are not the best thing for you. So look for value instead of the price tag. And let's remember, buy less but better. So I need to center myself a little better there. From Misha, fewer items with better quality rather than quantity. Yes, indeed, Misha. And from Wendy, I have noticed that the older I get, I need a better fit to look good. And exactly. And better quality pieces suit you better. They're better made, so they're bound to fit you better. And so let's not forget that they will last longer. Another one from Barbara, that's really good. My tailor would actually politely decline a request to alter a cheap garment. So he's my seamstress, Barbara. She says, sometimes she gets, or a lot of times she gets some cheaper or very cheaply made items. She said sometimes it is impossible to alter them because the quality of the fabric is just not there. It's a flimsy fabric, a lot of acrylic, um, and polyester. Things don't hang properly. Things are not finished properly. They're not even cut straight. And she said it's just an impossible work. And sometimes she says she refuses it, or she asks the person if they really want the alteration because it's going to cost so much money to alter, time wise. Um, so there's such a Barbara, you just said really good because I've noticed that I found that my seamstress too. It's just not worth altering some very cheaply made items. From Timeless Creations, I agree with you. I do not follow trends, seldom shop, but I choose something that can be worn several times and for different occasions. From Michelle, question: does this good rule apply to purchasing shoes and handbags as well? Well, I would say especially for shoes because you wear them, and good quality usually means comfort. Um, for instance, instead of buying um, faux leather, for instance, on shoes, your feet can sweat in something that is not made of leather. So that's going to not be comfortable if you wear shoes that are made of, well, plastic. Let's call it for what it is. You will be sweaty. Your feet are going to perspire. They're going to be you're not going to feel comfortable. Your feet will move around in the shoes or something, and it's just not comfortable. Not It's just not right for your feet. Also, when you look at the difference between a shoe that is well made of good quality, you're going to have some comfortable soles on the bottom. For instance, Clark's is not even that expensive a brand, but they make very good quality shoes. And I have a number of shoes from Clark's that are just well made. They last longer and they are so comfortable to wear. It's like putting your feet in slippers. So it's something like that to look for. And it's not always the good quality is not always the high-end brands where you have to spend $1,000. You don't have to spend $1,000 on a pair of shoe. Just buy a good quality shoe, good leather, good comfortable sole, etc. For handbag also, but it's not as, of course, you're going to see quality straight away. That's for sure. That's 100 paces. You're going to see a good quality handbag from a plastic one, something that has cost you $5. Um, but comparing to shoes I think have to be of good quality because you wear them the whole day. That's going to affect your well-being, your comfort, your posture. Um, you Bad quality shoes will give you blisters, or they're going to pinch on your bunions or something if you have them. So, but a handbag is not going to affect the comfort, but it's the look, how long it's going to last, especially if you want a handbag you really love. You want it to last. You want it to look good for longer. You want it, if it's made out of leather, you can polish it. It's going to look good, etc. It's going to smell good of leather as well. From Steph, I am working away from having a wardrobe crammed with a lot of things I hardly ever wear to a thinned out wardrobe full of things I love and which go with each other. And that is wonderful. And that is exactly what a friendship capsule wardrobe is all about. An audited wardrobe, decluttered wardrobe, everything works together, and that wardrobe works for you. Let's not forget it. Every piece flatters you, suits you, fits you, and makes you look like $1 million. And when you wear something you love, you just want to jump up and down, dance and smile and laugh and sing because they make you so happy. For instance, this shirt, I bought this shirt, I fell in love with the color, and I've received it today, and I thought, that blue is to die for. I absolutely love this blue on me. I love the shirt. It's a thick cotton, well made. We all know the brand Ralph Lauren. It's a little bit more expensive. It's good quality. I mean, it is just thick. It's really good thick cotton. But that blue is beautiful. Love it on me. Again, that's going to be a shirt because it makes me feel so happy. I'm going to use that shirt over and over again. So the price per wear is going to be minimal within a few months. And as we say, it will pay for itself, not even long run, but I think it's in a short run. A couple of months, I would have worn it already a few times, but more than a few. From Lily, hello from Maryland. I understand what you're saying. It makes sense to save up to make a smarter quality purchase. Exactly. But many people buy cheap items, but they buy in quantity. We all have seen hauls of Temu or Shein or Shine, I don't know how you spell it, or other really cheap brands. And the pieces are all acrylics. They're badly made, badly sewn. The buttons don't hang straight. Neither the seams, the pieces. But these are whole people are buying in huge quantity. So the total of all these items must be quite a lot, must be a few $100s. So instead of spending $100 on a lot of items of cheap quality that don't look great at all, they don't look good, why don't they spend that amount of money on good quality items? And for instance, in the sale, spend your money on good quality items instead of buying a lot of items in the sale of cheap brands. The sale is a perfect opportunity to buy good quality brands. Very good, Lily. This style, I started this journey about 10 years ago by shopping secondhand first and select timeless quality pieces. And now my wardrobe is amazing, but I keep curating from time to time. Very good. And secondhand is a great way to get quality, especially good quality fabric at a good price. I do buy secondhand on occasion from, for instance, Vestiaire Collective. It's a French website I really like, and they do the good designers, high-end designers, and they don't deal with fast fashion. So it's something I really like. And you can buy things that are vintage at such a good price. You wonder, how lucky you are. I bought my Hermes, my Sig Hermes scarf, the Mustangs from Vestiaire Collective a few years ago, and I've used that scarf I don't know how many times, but it was a fraction of the price. Good, but it was vintage, obviously. So, but beautiful. You can buy some beautiful quality fabrics secondhand, fantastic, or in the sale. Joyce said, question. I live in a humid country. Should we always choose 100% cotton material? Does 5% of other material makes any difference? Yes, you can have some blend as well, but choose linen. Linen is very good in a hot climate, in a humid country. Actually, linen is better than cotton, and you wear it loose. It wicks the moisture away from your body. Linen is the best in my mind for a hot, humid country. But yes, you can have some blend as well. You can also have, for instance, 50% cotton, 50% linen, and that way you will not have as many creases in the linen, if you like. From Nikki, a question: are hems better on quality garments? Do you think? Well, yes, but some cheap pieces don't even have hems. So yes, you can see. I mean, what I would suggest, if you're not used to quality products, go into a high-end boutique and don't be afraid to go in, even if you think that people, sales ladies are going to look at you funny or whatever. It's not about them. Just pay no mind. Just go and touch those pieces. Just look at them, how they're made. They're made differently. They hold well. They're well finished. The hems, as I said, are straight. The buttons are well sewn. For instance, my friend Adeline, and in her brand Marraine, she's a designer and she creates she specializes in shirts and blouses, but not only, but that's her specialty. She gets her pieces made in small French ateliers, and she sews every single button on each and every blouse and shirt that she makes. So the buttons are well sewn, things are well made. And also in high end and good quality, sometimes you can, those brands make their pieces in small batches. So you don't have a lot of each one. So if you go out, for instance, on an occasion, you will less likely to see people dressed the same as you. So that's also a bonus. Yeah. So sorry about that. I got disconnected. Oh snap! I had on my page. So sorry about that. Things happen when we live all the time. So yes, I don't remember exactly what I was saying, but yes, the small batches and the attention to detail. Things are well finished. The good quality fabric. Things are thick as opposed to see through. Things. The difference between quality fabric and cheap things is a world apart. Obviously, you know, many people are on a budget, but maybe you can save your money for something, for middle of the range brand or little boutiques you have close to you, or again, buy secondhand, or you can buy in a sale. But again, buy less but better. And that's will create a beautiful, wonderful wardrobe for you that will make you look and feel good. Linda says Calvin Klein has great quality clothes, especially for plus size. Ah, very good. And again, another good resource for plus size ladies. Michelle says, comment, I am the proud owner of a houndstooth wool car coat from Wallax. Bought it secondhand online a few months ago. Superb. Bravo, well done. I mean, your pieces are just, they keep longer, for actually years when you buy good quality. Years and years and years. Because the thing as well, if you're going to buy some good quality, try to buy things that are more classic or timeless so that they last longer. If you buy something of good quality, but has really a trend, like, okay, it is the spring 2025 trend, but something that is so out there that may become an outlier for your wardrobe, that may not fit and suit the rest of your wardrobe. And also, maybe next year you may not want to wear it because it's too trendy. Nobody else is wearing that. Maybe I shouldn't. So if you're going to buy good quality things, choose really well. Choose things that you're going to wear for longer, for a few years. Do you see yourself wearing those pieces in 5 years' time? Some good comment here from Linda. Linda said, Lee jeans. are great also for plus size. Great fit. Wonderful. It's great. It's great to know all this for plus size ladies. Michelle says, for the record, by the way, thank you. Again, thank you. By the way, the car code from Wallax makes me very happy. Good, good, good. So happy. If I can be of help, if I can be the motivator for you to buy less, buy better, my work here is done. I am so happy. Oh, by the way, tomorrow I have an extra video. So tomorrow, Friday, and it will be at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Paris time. I have an extra video tomorrow, Friday, on my style channel, and also have a recipe video on my cooking and home channel. From Elizabeth, I agree. Visit a high-end shop. If you are dressed à la French chic, you can suddenly hold your own. We do not owe the shop a purchase. Exactly. You can look at the clothes as long as you want. I did a video 7 or 8 years ago about this very topic that many women don't have the confidence to go into high-end boutiques because they feel, what are they going to think of me? Maybe I'm not dressed well enough, or they will be snooty and I won't be at ease, and or maybe they're going to push me to buy something. Take a deep breath before coming in and go in. And if they force you to buy something, just say, well, I need to think about it. I come back, I'll come back. Do not feel pressured to buy something that is not aware. Or I've got a solution for you as well. What you can say is, actually, my stylist told me if it's not a wow, it's a no. So I'm going to contact her and ask her what she thinks. Exactly, from Elizabeth. Remember the scene from Pretty Woman? Let's all be a Vivienne. Love that. And she was so much better dressed afterwards than at the beginning. All right. So I think that was a great topic. So I'm going to thank you very much for being live with me today and for your fantastic comments and questions. As usual, you are a wonderful audience. So I'll speak to you, I think, next week, next Thursday. And you take care, my lovelies. Don't forget my video tomorrow at 8 p.m. French time. You take care. À bientôt.